Tonight, should paid parking be allowed to expand in Fernandina Beach? It's a question drawing attention ahead of the August 18th primary election. Thank you for staying up with us. I'm Anthony Austin. So right now, early voting is underway in Nassau County with voters able to cast their ballots through August 15th. Our Sydney DeShawn is breaking down what you need to know tonight before you head to the polls.
And Anthony, paid parking has been a source of debate in Fernandina Beach for months. It's already in place in parts of downtown, but now voters could decide whether or not to expand it.
It really kind of just changes the complete feel of our downtown.
Roger Martin says downtown Fernandina Beach just doesn't feel the same. He's lived here since 2001 and has been one of the voices against paid parking, which took effect in February. Commissioners approving the program in January on a 4-1 vote, saying it would generate much needed revenue to pay for things like infrastructure upgrades, despite months of pushback from residents.
City residents, we get 4 hours of parking per day, but if we come down and have coffee at 10 o'clock in the morning and our tag gets scanned, and we come back for dinner at 6 o'clock, we then have to pay.
For Andy DeLeon, who lives just over the bridge, it's changed how often his family comes downtown.
We refuse to pay to park.
Others, like Captain Scott Thompson, say they can see both sides.
The increased revenue for the city is good. The cost to the employer and employee to pay for parking here is detrimental.
Now it's up to voters to decide what happens next with paid parking.
The vote on August 18th doesn't stop paid parking, it just prevents them from expanding it. That the citizens then would have a voice in what would happen next with paid parking.
It's a yes vote if you're against paid parking. It's a no vote if you're for paid parking.
Supervisor of Elections Janet Adkins says it's important to read your ballot carefully, and she's also reminding voters about the deadlines, especially if they're voting by mail.
A lot of voters think that if it's postmarked by Election Day, it gets counted. That is not the case in Florida. I must have your ballot by 7 p.m. physically in our office in order for that ballot to be counted. For residents like Martin, they say they've been fighting paid parking for more than a year and plan to keep pushing no matter how the vote turns out.
We're hoping that the City Commission will actually listen to the voters this time. We begged them to do it before. We begged them to do a special election even before they instilled it, but they chose not to.
Now remember, in Nassau County, early voting runs through August 15th with polls open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. Election day for the primary is August 18th, and if you are voting by mail, ballots must be received by 7 p.m. on Election Day to be counted.